Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Monster Machines Bounty Hunt video. So today, as you guys can see, we have a new bounty hunt, and I'm gonna let you guys know which monsters are actually worth investing in, and let you guys know if the exclusive bounty hunt monsters also worth it for your money, I guess. So I hope you guys are excited to. If you are, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, let's go and get started. Alright guys, we have another attacker for the bounty hunt killer for the season's fugitive, and she is the thunder and metal attacker with fugitive hater, bleeding hater traits, bleeding negative status effects or negative effect removal, and damage increase skills, plus she'll deal triple damage obviously to the season's fugitive. So it's only for this season's fugitive, by the way. Keep in mind that it doesn't really carry for other future bounty hunts. Keep that in mind. So we're gonna see if this monster is actually worth your money or not. So I'm gonna enter the map. Looks like the first one is the galactic snail. Okay, we're gonna use him again, and I'm gonna run 2 strengths here real quick. So I'm gonna borrow this rune real quick, recoup it right here, and then we're gonna need one more. It doesn't have to be a mutant rune. We'll just go ahead and slap it in there because we need to benefit from the purple strength here. Everything else looks fine. I just have to give in something that will regenerate stamina in case if we actually get hit with anything. Like, you never know. Relics, I think there's relics, right, in Bouncy Hunt, if I'm not mistaken. So what do we want to give? Oh, so the other monster is carrying this is fine. I'm gonna do laser beam sword. Alright, where the heck is Snitch Brand? Is this it? No, that's flashbang. There it is. Found it. Okay, cool. Cool. Well, the thing is though, I know we haven't found the monster yet, but the reason why I went ahead and set up the team before we found the monster is because the first few, always, it's easy to just one-shot it, basically. Sort of. That's gonna point it upwards. That's gonna point it downwards. Could we maybe like trap it in a box here like this? Okay, what about right here? Alright, it's gotta be somewhere in the middle here. Oh no, that other player found it. Alright, it says start hunting. We have 11 stamina. I kind of want to play it off of this player's footsteps. I don't know if it's gonna work out though. I have 9 stamina. Oh, now I'm gonna get a little more because we got a purple bag. Purple bag has obliterating cells and the other one. Not bad. What about right here? Oh, it's gotta be somewhere around here then. Pointing downwards. Would it be this? We got 6. Alright, what about right here? If that's pointing upwards then... Oh, okay, never mind. That was a lucky shot. I was gonna say if that was maybe pointing upwards. Let's see. I think this player is trying to wait for me to get really close and then snipe it. Oh no, he's gonna go with one of those two. Alright, I think the monster's found. 100%. There's no way. 20 gems, that's expensive. What happened to my 1 stamina? Gotta be that. There we go. I'm glad I found it. I got 10 gems back, but eh. Alright, 460,000 is super easy. I can literally just one-shot it, like I said, yeah. So that's super easy. In a second, what we're gonna do is actually head over to the shop. We're gonna see if any of the monsters are actually good or not. Whatever's worth it, I'm gonna let you guys know. Oh, they're giving clock cells. That's good. I feel bad for players that actually spend money to get that monster. Now I get it for free. Everybody gets it for free. So one of the previous bounty hunt fugitive killers is apparently free now. So all you have to do really is just progress through a few leagues and you'll basically get it. You know what I mean? Looks like we've got the monster with the multiple eyes. Let's see what we got here in the shop. Oh, they're giving you claw cells here too. So yeah, even if you don't progress through that, if let's say you have a bunch of coins, or if you end up buying like coins here, you can actually go ahead and get extra cells and craft it, or even rank it up. Alright, this is the fugitive hater, huh? I do want to see the traits though, because traits play a huge role. So let's see what we got here. I do like the bleeding hater. I think the bleeding hater is actually really good. Um, besides that, immune to fear is good, but I'm not really a huge fan of immune to possession. Trait wise, it's not the best. It's not like crazy, but it's good. Okay, not the best, but it's good. We got five stamina. Might as well go ahead and use them, right? So that's pointing there. Could it be up here? Nope. Is it this one? No. Okay. It's gotta be this one then. Yeah, there we go. It was either gonna be that or maybe the top left tile, but I didn't think that was it because the other arrow was pointing downwards. Like right here, this was pointing downwards instead of it pointing this way. See, if this was the tile right here, then it would have pointed towards that side. All right, look, out of all these tiles, I'm gonna just click randomly and I'm gonna get a tile ready, and it's gonna be a red bag. Ah, that would have been funny. Imagine if we could have actually done that right there. That would have been a clip. All right, this is another previous Bouncy Hunt killer, if I'm not mistaken, right? The NERFED Slayer. I actually missed out on that, so I could probably get enough cells and craft it. Same with the Bliterion. This one was a solid attacker back then. I guess he still is. But it was like for 50 bucks through the Golden Legends Pass, so I didn't want to purchase it. Then there's Teddy Wave, Flasherion, and then the other two monsters. Oh, what? Wait, they actually cut this down into 6 now instead of... I think it used to be 8 or 10 of them, if I'm not mistaken, right? This is a change. I don't think it was like this before. You guys can correct me in the comments. Yeah, it actually was 8. Yeah, I remember. There was this one Bouncy Hunt with Sparkus. You know what I mean? And I remember it was actually 8 of them. So they did change this up. So this is not good at all. They nerfed Bouncy Hunt again, basically. Honestly, the best monsters to go for in here, most of them are really bad. I would probably say maybe a Bliterion would probably be like the best option. For Dark Attacker, there's Alfira. I mean, Alfira is way better than NERFED Slayer. I actually like that one other Dragbite as well. I think Dragbite's pretty solid too. So the best one to really go for in here would probably be either a Bliterion or maybe a Clawax. Or NERFED Slayer, those 3. These other ones, I'm not really a huge fan of, to be honest. I know this one has Pierce. In some wars, it's actually not that bad. Like if you use it in Team Wars, run as an attacker, Pierce through everything. I think it hits pretty heavily, or kind of heavily, but nah, I don't think it's really worth investing in though, for like the long run. This Bouncy Hunt offer shop is really bad this time. I was not expecting something like this. And also the fact that they basically removed 2 other monsters in here that used to be there. Now it's gone, so no more. You only get 6 now. Which is bad, very bad. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, 20 Astronites. Alright. Here's what I was actually going to do. Let me see this challenge real quick. I want to check up on this Conjuring challenge. Yeah, look, so there's 6 days remaining. 1 point for every Bouncy Hunt stamina point used. Oh, this time it's for Bouncy Hunt. Previously it was actually for a breeding event. So yeah, every Bouncy Hunt stamina you use, you can advance through this. So I've used only about 29 so far. I could do maybe 1 more, I think, right? No, are you kidding me? Well, that's because earlier I got screwed over with the 1 stamina, you remember? If I were, let's say if I did end up spending that, and I spent another 5 later, it would have been good. Oh man, that really sucks. But anyways, if I end up spending like 75, I could get another 100 right there. Players that spend a lot in this game, like with stamina wise for Bouncy Hunt, they can actually advance through and get a bunch of tickets. I mean, you do you know what I mean? It's pretty expensive though. That's going to be pretty much it for today's Monster Gyms video. I do want to let you guys know, because I didn't actually mention it, is this mythic really worth it? I think that it's not a must-have. I don't think, I know it's not a must-have really. I think it's a good attacker, but not a must-have. So For those of you guys that were thinking about purchasing it, if you have the Fire Attacker Canegro, it's pretty good for League 8. So if you could get that, it is actually in the Galactic era, right here. If you have this and max it out already, use this. You don't really have to spend money purchasing the Bounty Hunt exclusive. Any of them, really. So yeah, it's not really worth it. I mean, it's worth it for those players that want to spend and have a lot of money, but it's not really a must-have, let me tell you that. Okay? And again, the only 3 monsters that are actually worth it would be Clawx, Neville Slayer, and Obliteraon. And maybe Teddy Wave. And maybe Flash-Urion for Team Wars. But that's about it. So anyways guys, that's going to be pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. Let's see you next one. Peace out.